Now, as a big boxing fan, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been pretty spoiled with the way the sport has been going. When you consider the fact that a lot of these perceived mismatches have turned into great fights that have been quality and potentially fight of the year candidates every single time, one after another. But the numbers show you that just like in any other sport, it's the diehards that are tuning in to the perceived mismatches, while casual fans and people who just want to see a good, exciting matchup, they're not watching. It's not a appointment viewing television for them. And the reason that is because, well, when you don't know what's going to happen next, that's what drives the viewership. Human beings, see, we're pretty simple. We just want to be entertained. We love our vices, and we always want a reason to come back for more. TV executives get this, and this is exactly why The Bachelor teases the rose ceremony through the commercials until the end of the episode. Authors get it, and that's exactly why your favorite book has a cliffhanger at the end of every chapter. Sports fans, we're no different. We get it too. And you know what? This is why we tune into the events that have the big name stars, nonstop action, and the kind of stuff that keeps you on the edge of your seat every single time with that level of uncertainty. And it's the NFL that lives and thrives in this space. Every single Sunday, they own us because the stakes of just one game, they're so high in a league that just has 16 regular season games. And now, man, they convince us to watch two teams limp into a Thursday night primetime game, oftentimes below 500, because, well, our coworker Randy is undefeated in the Office Fantasy League, and if we still want a shot at making the playoffs and winning prize money that amounts to, I don't know, a week's worth of gas in California, you're going to want to watch so you can root against his kicker and hope that he misses a bunch of field goals, because that's where we are. The NBA, not quite at that level, but it's definitely got the star power. And now when you consider the parity that the NBA has, it's creeping up on the NFL in terms of parity. It's open season now. It's great for the league. There's no real super teams. We're tuning in now because the stakes are high and we've got some legit rivalries with some damn good players. I mean, like it or not, Laker fans, we've got a rivalry with the Clippers. The city knows it, and that's exactly why the same Laker fans that were taking Kawhi Leonard, painting murals of him, posting Photoshop pictures of Kawhi in a Laker jersey, could not have cared less about the guy as they ruined their vocal cords booing him last night in Staples Center to make sure the dude knew that he wasn't welcome in his own home arena, and his move to the Clippers was not approved. This is the state of the rivalry right now. The city knows it, and there's ways that you can tell the rest of the country sees this too. I mean, outside of local DC and Houston sports talk radio and TV, ask yourself, who is talking about the Nationals, who just went on the road to beat perhaps, I don't know, the most stacked team in all of baseball with one of the best pitchers in the game in Game 1 of the World Series? Nobody else is really talking about this because everyone else is too busy overreacting to just one game, the first of 82 games in the NBA's regular season, which is significantly less important than a World Series game when you really, really break it down. But it's this newfound parity that's just amazing for the league. Two star-studded LA teams, it's a media dream come true. Just ask the 400 credentialed members of the media that jam-packed into Staples Center last night. Yeah, it's a big deal. This isn't a shot at the MLB. I'm just saying, yeah, you might think I'm a salty Dodger fan protesting the World Series. I'm not. I'm coming at this from a non-biased NBA perspective. I'm just saying how great it is for the league. We are tired of being lectured, quite frankly, about how great Golden State was and how, oh, you can't appreciate greatness. But it's like, no. We were just sick and tired of watching 5 Team USA players in the starting lineup of the same team. Last night, we got a dose of something different. The Lakers-Clippers, it feels legit. Last night, I was one of those crazy Lakers fans booing Kawhi without any rhyme or reason other than to remind the guy that, like, hey, you play for the team that still gets no love from the overwhelming majority of the city. And what's wrong with that? That's fandom. That is what the NBA needs, is passion. Passion into a regular season game that's been missing for so long. But then when I separate my Laker bias from my love for competitive balance in an amazing sport like basketball, man, I can't help but appreciate Kawhi Leonard. I can't help but appreciate what he is for the sport as a two-way beast, a guy who resembles Kobe and Michael Jordan maybe. And yeah, his decision to spurn my Lakers for the little brother Clippers sucked, but this is amazing for the league because now we're talking about two Western Conference heavyweights in the same city. And for once, both teams, they're good at the same time. And this rivalry actually means something. It's not anywhere close to the NFL in terms of like the importance of a regular season game, but it's getting close. The parity is pretty close. And this newly balanced NBA is going to give us a lot more reason to schedule weekday watch parties. It's not going to be like what it was in the opener every single time, but you better believe people will be watching, and for a damn good reason too.